think if ever making you go for some tomorrow. Probably one of my favorite costumes that I've actually made myself would be Noelle from Blaze Blue. And I had like guns and everything too. So my dad, when I still lived with my dad, he always makes my props for me, and he's like, you go 110% or nothing. So they look really nice, and he makes them like pretty lightweight since I'm a weakling and I can't really carry much.
Here's somebody that still helps you make the props.
Like my dad only lives 2 hours away since I'm from Gainesville, so I can just drive home and be like, Dad, make this for me, and he'll still make it for me if it's not too complicated. But I know some people down in my area that do props.
What does your dad do then?
My dad is actually a statistical analysis. Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah.
Analysis.
There you go. Analysis.
Statistical analyst.
There you go. Statistical analyst. That's what my dad does. There you go.
There you go.
And so he just likes doing like woodwork stuff on the side. Like we have random bookshelves and like random things in my house, and my dad's like, totally decided I wanted to make this, so we made it.
Does he have some workshop?
Yeah, my dad's like half of part. We have a 2-car garage for my dad's place, and so we can fit 2 cars in there, and like part of it is the workshop. He has like all of the tools. I know people. Okay.
Do you only do anime?
No, I do video games and comic books. Like I'm not huge in the comic books, but my best friend really likes comic books. So she's like, you'd be the perfect this, so then I'll do it. So I've been Supergirl and Batgirl so far.
What video games?
Video games, I really like JRPGs and like fantasy type games. So I'm working on Persona 4 with her. I've done Blaze Blue. Eternal Sonata is one of my favorite games, so I'm working on a costume from that. Can I think what else I've done?
Anything from Zelda?
No, I haven't done any Zelda. No, I did do Zelda stuff. I did Fido from Wind Waker. I did a costume with him. So. Yes.
When did you start making your costumes?
I started making my own costumes in 2007. My mom taught me how, like I've known how to sew for a while, like when I was younger, like I took sewing classes and stuff, but then when I first started going to convention, I was like, I really want to do that. So my first costume was Carrie from Kingdom Hearts, and my mom sewed it for me, but then after that, like taught me how to sew before she passed away, and so that's my first costume that I have, and like I helped her make a little bit of it, but for the most part, she was like, just stay on the side, I'll make it for you kind of thing. So I've been sewing since 2007, technically.
You have a lot of it.
Yeah, I have, I think I'm up to, I just got a new one. I think I'm up to 26 or 27.
I'm really fun to hunt.
Yeah, you're 10 behind, you need to catch up. She likes to take pictures of all of my wigs, but for a while what I was doing when I had a smaller numbers, I kept them all on wig heads, and I have a shelf in my closet that they fit perfectly on top of, but then I kept getting more, and I lost space, so I just keep them in the bags they come in, and I just like flatten them down, and then I just stack them on top of each other. Unless they're already like they're styled, like if they've got the swooshies and stuff like that, I keep those on the wig heads. There's a technical term for it, but I call them the swooshies. Yeah.
We could just have a shelf pictures, and you put them up on your wall so they're like there.
I've been thinking about doing that, but like if it's like my closet is so. What?
Big Dad.
Yeah, do that. We have some shelves, I need to pick them up with my figures. But like,
I've been picked up by their heads on that little wooden drop faces on my numbers. My mom had all those for her wigs.
yeah, I've been drawing faces on mine. They have pins in them though, like keep the wigs on and stuff. But like my closet is organized to where I can keep all of my clothes and my sewing things in my closet perfectly, and then I have to have a separate rack in my like corner of my room for my costumes to hang because I don't have enough room. Yes, you in the back.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color would probably be blue or green. Yes, you in the back.
If you could dye your hair pink, would you dye your hair cerulean?
I'm actually waiting on my friend to give me hair dye so I can dye my hair blue and pink. Yes, you in the back also.
Can I give you something?
Would you like to give me?
Hello, Kitty on a rocket ship.
Is that what the kid you're calling it?
You're in the same place.
This is
Did you know that Sailor Moon is better than Madoka?
Yes, I did actually. That's why we're gonna Sailor Moon cosplay also.
Wait, okay. I don't know anything about either.
Ah, well.
I actually know.
Yes.
As far as do you work individually, like, is there like a group, a league that works together, or you pretty much are on your own?
I have
Or
friends
stuff?
that like work on stuff, and so sometimes we'll get together and be like sewing party and just like motivate each other and stuff. And like I've got friends that I'll do costumes with from time to time, but for the most part, like I make my own stuff, and unless I need help with something and I'm like, hey, so and so, could you help me like make this or show me how to do it? Pretty much make my own stuff and like work by myself. Yes.
What is a resource you go to when you don't know how to make something?
The internet. Like, unless I know a friend who's like made something like that before, I usually just go on the internet and search for things like how to make gems, and like I'll look for it. And there's a blog I follow, it's Cosplay Tutorials. They have pretty much, if it's out there tutorial wise, they've got it listed somewhere on their website. Yes.
Have you ever considered making any cosplay costumes of any popular toy characters? Like maybe G.I. Joe, Transformers, Master Universe?
I mean, I've done Pokemon stuff, so like Pokemon, like I'll do human versions of Pokemon.
Okay.
But I haven't really thought about doing anything else. Like, I like cutesy stuff for sure, so.
If you're looking to get started in this, what would you recommend if you don't really know anybody that sews parts of them all?
Well, like, for me, I taught a lot of the stuff to myself. Like, I learned basics from my mom, but like a lot of like patterning and all of that, I taught myself, and it's all about trial and error. That's like the biggest thing I can tell you. Like, a lot of the time when you buy patterns at Joann's, what I do is I always wait till they're 99 cents, the Simplicity patterns. I definitely recommend that brand. And just wait, like get the Joann's flyers and stuff, just wait until they're like 99 cents Simplicity patterns, because you can get up to 10, like each time you go. And so I just go, you know, buy the patterns. I can't understand them, like they don't make sense to me, so I'll just cut out the pieces I need, and then just shape it and figure it out from there. And a lot of times it's too big. Like even if you measure yourself, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make this using this pattern, you always, it ends up being bigger somehow. I don't know what measurements they're using, but it's always too big. But I definitely recommend like getting coupons for like Joann's and stuff, and just figuring out like there's so many different types of fabrics, but you can really never go wrong with a nice cotton, unless it like has that princess like shine to it, and you use like a Casa, which is like a shinier material and stuff. But cotton, you can never go wrong with in coupons. Like those are the two things I definitely recommend. Like what? No, this is straight up what I do. For Joann's, I've gone on their website and like I'll go in the store too, and I sign myself up and I send both my roommates up. Neither of them shop at Joann's, but I'm just like coupons for me, and like as long as they don't have the same like code, you can use multiple coupons. And there's also a Joann's app on the smartphone that you can use that has more coupons with different codes, and you can, you know, sign up on as many emails as you want, and just use them, and even if they have the same code, they'll tell you, they're like, well, this has the same code, so you can't use it. Yeah.
Just as another comment, sometimes they have an in-store magazine that the back pages will be covered at 50% off coupons.
Yeah,
you can spend a buck and get.
Yeah, just try and hoard coupons. That's what I do for Joann's. I just hoard all the coupons. Because I think it's 3 times a year, they have their coupon promotion sale, and they'll just send out mass amounts of coupons that you can use.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you have a particular favorite source for wigs, a particular dealer?
And especially US-based, I really like Arta wigs. They're definitely my favorite because since they ship it, since they're US-based, they'll ship it to, as long as they're not like out of convention, they'll ship it to you within 2 days, and then it just takes USPS as long as they want to get it to you. But they have so many different styles and colors, and their wigs are really thick and nice. I really like Arta, and they're all heat resistant too. Yeah.
Is there any particular costume in your collection that you know is a pain to get on or prepare for, but the results are simply amazing?
Noelle is a pain to get on.
Really is?
Yeah, Alan's definitely a pain because it's, you know, I gotta get the dress on, and because of how I made it, I have to like sticky tape it so it doesn't fall off. Then I've got like all of the arm stuff, the wig, the hat, the guns, the boots, the stockings. it gets tedious, but I really like that costume. It's one of my favorites that I've done. Yes.
How often do you ever find yourself wanting to go back and remake an old costume?
All the time. I always find myself like, oh, I could have done this better, but time crunch. So always want to go back and redo it, but I almost never actually go back and redo it just because I'm like, well, I already did it, got the pictures. I'll just do something new now and work on that instead. And then finishing things. Finishing things is horrible for me. Like, I'll start on a project and I'm like, yeah, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. And then something new will come along and something newer, shinier, and I'm like, well, I can just put this to the side for now, and I'll work on this new costume. So I have like 7 different things in progress right now, so I never can seem to finish anything, and that's one of them about. Yeah.
What parts of costumes that you've seen, seem to fall apart on you most that you have to repair?
Anything that's not sewing based. It's because, like, for at least with me with sewing, like, I know I'm doing really well with sewing. And so, if I sew it well and, like, finish my seams nicely and stuff, that really won't fall apart. The donut box. It's tempting me.
There are 2 left, by the way, I just wanted to let you know.
I do want those donuts.
I think you should give them the.
Look at her, she's all like,
So I can.
I do want those donuts. Here come my donuts. I have to eat half of a dozen. Then I'll be complete for life.
You still have 3 cookies.
I know I do. And a bag of chips and half a sandwich.
She just took the box of donuts.
Okay.
Okay.
Refrigerator.
No, those are deep fried Twixes, not Twinkies. Anyway.
You wanted me to eat those?
Those are been in the fridge for like 2 weeks now because we're going to have one. Anyway, finish your question. I'm sorry. Hold on, Karen, wait your turn. But like, for me, if it's anything like craft-based for the most part, that seems to fall apart more easily for me, just because I really seem to come up with like a good technique for doing craft stuff, and then hot glue is always an easy way out. So if you hot glue anything, for me it seems to like fall apart, but it's always my go-to thing. I'm like, well, this won't work through the sewing machine, time to bring out the hot glue gun. So, okay, what was your question, Karen? What are you saying? That's your job. You're the woman of the house. You're supposed to clean, cook, and throw things away that I don't eat anymore. Ooh. I don't know, because I'm lazy. I have other things to do. Do you not know?
So apparently you're a man of the house?
No. Yeah, I buy the groceries. Okay.
I can pay the bills and take the garbage out if that's what you were looking for.
Yeah,
The house.
yeah, we know. It's a funny story about me and the trash. So we live in an apartment, and the trash can is a trash compartment. It's like on the side of the complex by the mailboxes. So I have a Subaru, so I put it on my roof rack, and I'm like, and normally, I take out the trash. Well, the past 2 times, we were going somewhere else, we were just like, well, let's take out the trash on our way out. And so we're driving, and I'm about to leave the complex. She yells at me, Sarah, the trash. She just yells trash, and so I was like, oops. So I back up, drive to the trash compactor, we throw away the trash. And the next time, we put it on the roof rack, and we're going to my friend's house. She started driving, and all of a sudden I hear, fuck, and like a thunk sound. And I look behind me, and the trash is in the middle of the road. Totally forgot that it was on my roof rack, and that's why I don't take out the trash, because I forget that it's on my roof rack.
And you hold it back in your hand.
Or I put it on the window.
I've seen that.
Or you put it on the
I've seen that.
mirror.
People in our complex have done that, and they have put it on their side mirrors.
Yeah, people.
I've been tempted to do that. To not
Yeah,
put it
like
in my
people
car.
put it on the side mirror all the time, but I'm like, I have a roof rack. I might as well make it
Put
huge.
it in your hand. You can put it down and hold it in your hand.
No, the trash compactor smells so bad. It's so gross. Yeah.
You also have to get out of the car to get to it.
Yeah.
It's like on this up ramp, and they
Oh,
have a
yeah, I used to
sidewalk.
throw mine.
Yeah, we can't travel without rushing
Yeah,
that
you like
fine.
open up a thing, put the trash in, and then close it, and then it'll make noise and stuff. No, it smells so bad. It makes
Trust me, if there was some sort of like basketball game I could make out of it, I'd be all for that. Like, all right, let's go past the trash can.
No, see, we get in trouble if we throw it. No, people, you also get in trouble if you leave your trash, like, right there. People leave, like, cardboard boxes there all the time.
And then there was that one time.
And so there's that one
The
time.
guy was carrying his trash out.
And just broke in the street. And we're like,
I just kind of walked away.
I know, we're like,
Someone was going to touch someone else's trash.
No, we're just like,
gloves or anything.
we're just gonna leave that there. And they left too. Like, they threw away the bag and then left their trash in the street. Like, well.
I'm not properly equipped to do this.
The trash stories. Yes, Charles.
Do you have any plans on where you're going to cosplay during the con?
No, all I know is I have my hotel room money ticket for next year. That's all I know. I haven't planned Dragon Con yet.
Without Megan.
Megan right now, it's looking like Tinkerbell, Persona, and there's something else. Oh, Professor Layton probably too.
So you'll have multiple.
Yeah, I'll probably have multiple weekends, especially since I'm staying so close.
What about the party con?
What's party con? Oh, yeah. Party con. I don't think that far ahead. It's in the summer, and summer months. Hot. Yes, Ashley.
What's the most cosplay you ever fit into a single weekend?
I tend to bring a lot more than sometimes I'll actually wear, but I think probably I've done 4 or 5. So nothing too crazy. But I know for like MegaCon, everyone's like, let's do all of these groups of things you have to make before MegaCon, and yeah. So like I have like 3 or 4 plans for MegaCon already. So we'll see what happens for Mega. All of the cosplays. Yes.
What do you plan to wear to BelleCon?
I haven't decided yet. Because that's in the summer too, isn't it?
May 10th through the 12th.
Yeah, so I have to make sure finals don't correspond with that. That's the only, hopefully finals don't correspond with that.
What was the date again?
May 10th to the 12th.
That'd be like the start of summer.
Is it the start of summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be-
I don't know when finals are.
Yeah, that would be, well, that would be, yeah, probably the start of summer A.
Which I think is something like this, so.
Yeah, like, summer A is not till like June.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know I was gonna go, so I know like all the gas.
It's end of May.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. I don't know, yeah, that's so far ahead. I haven't even planned Dragon Con, and I already have my hotel room for that convention. How was Dragon Con? No, like, I almost cried because I didn't get a hotel room for Dragon Con. Like, it's crazy competitive to get a hotel room for Dragon Con. It's ridiculous. Yes, Ben.
Have you solved your silly glasses issue for Persona yet? Almost.
Almost, we're almost there. We have to figure out if we're gonna do, like, a plastic or fabric yet. Yeah. But we have the glasses for the noses. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And make mustaches out of like.
Felt.
Go buy fake mustaches.
No, they have curl.
They're curly.
Like, I just felt, you know.
Yes, Charlie.
They're just more cosplay to like wear it, but like out in public, like go grocery shopping or like.
The most I've done is put a wig on. I'm like, oh, my hair looks gross. I have 20-something wigs. Okay. Put a wig on. Like, I can put a wig on faster than I can do my own hair. Because it takes no time at all to put a wig on. Yes.
What's your major in school?
I am a radio, television, communications major. And I'm currently a freshman at UCF down in Orlando. So, how that program works is like, you can declare it, but you're like appending in it because you have to apply to the program, because it's a special program. So I have to wait and get my grades up, or keep my grades up, and then get 30 credit hours, and then I can apply to my program, and hopefully get it to my major, because it's really competitive. So yeah, I'm just a freshman. I'm only 19.
Why don't you know how to cook?
Because that's your job. That's why I live with you.
Dial.
Yeah, I met Karen on Gaia online like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known my roommate for 5 or 6
I
years.
didn't know where that's high school.
You gotta
Five,
get
six years. Moving on.
I got to try it too. Yep, that's how I like found out about everything, like met all of my friends.
That's how I started.
Yeah. It was back in the day when it was cool. Yes, Charles.
Is there a character or cosplay you always wanted to do, but you feel like it's too much work or it's too ambitious?
Polka was that for me for a while, but like I've been slowly working on it, and I'm like, wow, I can actually do this now. I'm like really happy with it. But probably actually Princess Serenade from Internal Sonata. I would love to be able to make that costume one day. But yeah. I make all of the princess dresses. Yeah? Little hands clear? You want me to make all these things for you, and you get it.
Please for you.
But
So take out your trash, please.
No, he does that. He takes out the trash. I don't do anything in the apartment except bring in the money. Ben, what's your question?
Are you gonna dress up your cat?
Yes, I am. I'm dressed
Make this matching outfit.
Oh, wait, can I make some tutus?
Yes.
We're getting a second cat today after this because a friend of a friend rescued some cats and we're going to pick one up and then we'll have 2 boy cats and they're gonna wear tutus. They'll be the cutest cats.
We have permission.
Of course.
Well, that's what the internet's for, right?
And it's like on the page. It's all I post is like pictures of the cat.
There you go. My cat has a like page, you guys, little kitty Romeo.
I just look up little kitty Romeo on Facebook and like him.
He's on Facebook. Like Facebook.
You should have made flyers.
Yeah, he
You make
does.
flyers
He likes
for
to eat my
conventions.
wire. Like, while I'm done with wire, he likes to eat it. Yeah, I just like to go out.
Karen, you should make flyers for conventions. For Kitty Romeo. Like this thing.
Business cards. Business cards, that's all you need. Here's my business card, I like my page. Okay.
Put your text in the,
Yeah, definitely. Those are the ones I judge, and then instant win for the cat. Oh, the cat wins. Megatron should have a pet costume contest.
You should make a pet one.
A pet
Who would come to PetCon? Show of hands. There we go.
Okay, so we're gonna get our convention. We're gonna make our convention, guys, and it's called PetCon. And you have to bring a pet.
Well, that's how you get in free.
Yeah, you get it free to bring a pet and it's dressed up.
Or
Not
discount,
a
because you gotta make money. First year you get it free, then it's higher.
Yeah.
Would you do a matching little kitty room?
Tonight to my cat. He's a friend, so. That's true. Maybe see. Give it a pink bow. I wonder what she's naming it. She didn't tell me. The other one's Slade. So, all the cats. My roommate decided she's a cat hoarder. Just so everyone knows. My dad told me it's 7 cats.
Why?
My sister was convinced we had 7 cats. I had no idea why. She was just like, where are all the cats? And I was like, we have 1 and we're getting a second one. She's like, oh, I could have sworn you had 7. Well, what gave that away? Then we had 7 cats. Yes.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Mew. I really like Mew. That's not my favorite Pokemon. Especially if we're going like first gen. Mew's my favorite.
Is there any other gen?
This is true.
Second gen's you can argue.
First gen is best gen.
Yeah, first gen is the only gen.
That's also wrong.
And then they just were like, well, we need more. So you gotta go.
Well, we're still waiting.
Yeah. Yes.
What types of cosplays would you say would be, or genres or whatnot, would you not be interested in doing? Which ones you try to stay away from?
I really don't do scary stuff because I'm not really. Like the scary thing I'm working on is BioShock. I'm doing a little sister costume for BioShock. But I mean, that's like the scariest. But like I'm not really into horror stuff, so probably that. And then I guess any like giant suits. Like I don't like fursuits on me at least, and then like mecha suits. I don't know. I don't know. That's not really my type of thing. So I guess something like that, like something that's not really sewing based, probably.
So what you're saying is you don't like furries?
Yes, I know. Furries scary. I was scared of Disney mascots for the longest time. So furries like scare me. You don't know who is under that suit. Sorry if anyone might be a furry, but you just don't know.
Is anybody a furry?
A furry, okay, basically, you know like at Disney World how they have like mascots like Tigger, Pooh and stuff? A furry is basically someone in a mascot suit, but it's not of a specific character. It's their like own character, and it's like really fuzzy and it's like a cat or a
People
dog.
that pretty much role play.
Basically a fursuit.
Full body.
Yeah, they're in an animal suit.
They're in an animal suit essentially, yeah. So if I was scared of like Pooh Bear and Tigger for the longest time, then I don't like random people who are in mascot suits also.
Craziest thing I ever seen in Orlando when I was there back in the 70s.
There's a furry con. There was a furry
What
con.
about vibrators? Like Dragon Ball Z vibrators.
No, we're talking about furry.
Maybe when you put it in.
Here's the thing, what's the Krillin one work? Because he's bald.
Craziest thing in Orlando that I saw though, it was in the newspaper too. I can't remember, I think it was Colonial.
Was it boardwalk over, like boardwalk bowling? That was not
I
Colonial.
can't remember, it's like lanes on both sides of the building, 89 lanes. There were 4 lanes worth of furries bowling against stormtroopers. All with their full bodysuits and everything.
What?
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
that's creepy.
No, there was a furry convention. It was a couple weekends ago.
It was Halloween weekend.
It was Halloween weekend. There's a Halloween. That's what they were titling it. It was at like one of the clubs down in Orlando, and then they had a furry picnic on Sunday. Yeah. Right?
Florida weather? People outside and like that?
Was it furry? Yeah, it was pretty chilly Halloween weekend. But still, they had this planned for months. Because my friend told us about it like weeks before Halloween. He was like, we should go. And I was like, no, we're not going. No. I did dress up for Halloween. I wore 2 costumes for Halloween. I did Ray from High School of the Dead, and I did Amelia from Professor Layton in The Eternal Diva, which no one has seen.
I love that movie.
I know, it's so good. Yeah, I did Amelia, so I like it. People on campus, like I wore Amelia for campus because we did some school stuff with the anime club at UCF, and no one knew who my friend that was dressed as Luke from Professor Layton was. They're like, who are you? I'm like, he's one of the main characters of the game. Like, come on, people. Oh well, kids on campus. Just their Naruto. No, I'm on my phone. No, what time is it? Anybody got the time? Yes.
One more time with me?
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Well, I have to get my kitty after this.
It sounded like a dodge. You didn't really answer the question.
Well, I mean, I live in Orlando. I don't know.
Well, I live, up in Virginia, because I'm in the Navy, so I was just.
Oh.
Not anything person.
I'm an interesting person. I mean, we could talk about this not in with my roommates who will blackmail me forever. Yeah, you will.
Chastise.
Oh, my friends would, so I'm pretty sure your friends would.
Ooh, you ate food.
Express responsible.
No, you took my tablet. Yeah.
You let a guy in the Navy take down the dinner.
If he promises not to give you a Hello Kitty vibrator.
What about a matching Kuroki one?
Everyone that told the story already knows I'm already in good standing. I just want to avoid it.
Well, he is kind of.
Like, dude, you could take her to a food court and you'd already be in higher standing.
Fun fact, I'm also a Hello Kitty fan.
I don't know Hello Kitty. Like, I don't.
Whoa, bigger question is, do you like Sailor Moon?
I've never seen it, so I couldn't answer yes or no.
I don't like any of my Hello Kitty stuff on me.
What's your opinion on Cinderella?
She's a Disney princess, and I'm always okay for Disney things.
I love Disney princesses. I love my princesses. Okay, wait, what time is it? You never told me. Oh, it's like 3:30? Dang, it feels like so much longer. Sitting up here talking to random people.
In the hockey, time always passes.